Hello and welcome back. I hope you're having a great week so far. I'm back with you with our fix number 2, the second lesson in our 12-week program. And we're going to be talking all about the power of good fats. So let's get started. Over a 20-year period, Harvard researchers studied habits contributing to weight loss or gain in 120,877 adult participants. Can you guess the type of food eaten by those who lost the most weight? Nuts and nut butters were the number 2 foods eaten by those who lost the most weight. These Harvard researchers reported that the kinds of calories eaten seemed much more important than the number of calories consumed. So even though fat has more than twice as many calories as carbohydrates and proteins, the type of fat we're eating makes the biggest difference, not the calories itself. Certain types of fat are good for us, and despite the concentrated calories, can actually help us lose body fat. So get rid of your old thought that fat makes you fat. This is a myth. Healthier foods in whole food form appear to burn up significantly more energy than unhealthy foods, even when they have the same number of calories. So our bodies process 100 calories of avocado differently than they do with 100 calories worth of potato chips. Factors like how the foods are absorbed and how they affect our gut microbiota affect how the body treats their calories. The utilization of calories is affected by the way the calories are broken down, absorbed, and influence our bodies. The nutrients that come along with the calories have a substantial impact on your weight and health. So all calories are not created equally in the body, and losing weight doesn't just consider the total calories eaten. It's also about eating better food. Not many people know that people who eat nuts tend to weigh less, be healthier, and may even live longer, according to research. Nuts are an excellent example of whole foods that can help us lose weight and boost our health despite their higher concentration of calories. The vast results of research point to a single conclusion. Frequent consumption of nuts leads to better weight control and less heart disease. Many other studies suggest that eating nuts and peanuts promote little or no weight gain if consumed frequently, but in moderation. Nuts are loaded with monounsaturated fats, which have been shown to decrease abdominal fat, as well as protect against heart disease. They're also high in fiber and protein, which can keep us feeling fuller longer. The vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients in nuts and peanuts most likely play a role too. There are also other factors that contribute to this nut and peanut phenomenon. It takes calories to break down and digest nuts and peanuts, and we absorb less calories from minimally processed foods like nuts. A study from Purdue University evaluated and compared the fat absorption of ingested peanut butter and whole peanuts. All the fat in the peanut butter was absorbed, while only 62% of the fat in the whole peanuts were absorbed. No doubt eating this food in its whole form allows many mechanisms to work together to promote a healthy body composition and improve your health. In fact, there's even research indicating that those who eat nuts regularly in modest amounts live longer. It is crucial to let go of this calorie for calorie mentality and concentrating on eating whole food. So start with nuts. Guilt-free creamy salad dressing is a delicious and healthful base for any dressing or dip. Change the seasoning or herbs for a different flavor. For instance, you could trade lemon for lime and use cilantro and some chili peppers to make a totally different dressing. And you can even add less water to make it into a dip. So check out this recipe below. I'll link it in the email. And this is a wonderful way to cut back on saturated fats and include more whole nutrient-dense ingredients. Cut back on store-bought, rich, creamy salad dressings such as ranch or blue cheese. They contain the unhealthful fats called saturated fats, and we want to replace them with healthier fats that are good for us. So cut back on this creamy salad dressing, and we'll show you how to make your own.
Call it a
Call it
dressing
a
or a
dressing
sauce
or
or
a
whatever
sauce
you
or
want,
whatever you
but it's
want, but
seriously
it's
so
seriously
delicious.
so delicious.
It's worth the
It's
extra
worth
energy
the
to buy
extra energy to buy
cashews and soak
cashews
them in
and
water for
soak them
30
in water
minutes.
for 30 minutes.
I love to
I
use this on
love
my
to
whole
use this on
grain
my whole
bowls
grain
too.
bowls too.
Let me show you how
Let me show
quickly
you
it
how
comes
quickly it
together.
comes together.
Using a
Using a
high-powered blender,
high-powered
add 1
blender,
cup of
add 1
soaked
cup of
cashews,
soaked
3
cashews, 3
tablespoons of lemon
tablespoons of
juice,
lemon juice,
2 tablespoons
2
of white
tablespoons of
balsamic
white
vinegar,
balsamic
2
vinegar,
tablespoons
2
of
tablespoons
olive
of
oil,
olive
and a
oil,
tablespoon
and
of
a
fresh
tablespoon of
chives
fresh
and dill,
chives and
1
dill,
teaspoon of
1
garlic,
teaspoon of
and
garlic,
half a
and
teaspoon of
half a
salt,
teaspoon
and
of
3
salt,
quarters of a
3
cup of
quarters of a
water.
cup of water.
Blend all the
Blend all
ingredients
the
together
ingredients together
until
until
creamy.
creamy.
Then
Then
refrigerate.
refrigerate.
Once chilled,
Once chilled,
pour over
pour
salad
over
in grain
salad in
bowls. It's
grain
also
bowls. It's
wonderful with
also
fish
wonderful with
or as
fish
a dip with
or as a dip with
vegetables.
vegetables.
Substituting monounsaturated fatty acids for the saturated fats in our diet can actually help us lose belly fat. This type of fat, the good fats, also protects us from inflammation, cell damage, infections, and disease. Foods like avocados, olives, nuts, peanut and nut butters, olive oil, refined safflower oil, and canola oil are all good sources of monounsaturated fat. Try replacing unhealthy saturated fats like butter and cream with healthier versions like avocado and olive oil, these healthful fats. Let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are highly concentrated in foods like salmon and other fatty fish, and they're important to help fight diseases, inhibit cancer, and protect our heart. Omega-3s are critical for learning, vision, and brain function. Studies even report that babies from mothers that eat the active omega-3 DHA may have cognitive and IQ advantages. That's code for smarter children. Omega-3s are important for mental health too. Low omega-3 fatty acid DHA levels are associated with depression, memory loss, dementia, and visual problems. Low omega-3 levels during pregnancy can increase a mom's risk for postpartum depression. And moms with inadequate intake of omega-3 fatty acids may even increase the risk of their child's risk of developing food allergies. Surprisingly, seafood is proving to be the real superfood. USDA guidelines recommend eating 2 to 3 seafood meals, 8 to 12 ounces per week. Research on the health benefits of seafood is very strong, while the mercury issues associated with seafood are more clear and easier to maneuver. Mercury toxicity is not an issue in most varieties of seafood, contrary to what was once believed. Eating fish doesn't cause mercury toxicity, it actually prevents it. The selenium found in most seafood neutralizes the mercury and other toxins, and we often end up with a surplus of selenium reserves for even more health benefits. So besides omega-3, seafood has other valuable nutrients. There's protein, there's selenium, omega-3s. They're also good sources of choline, vitamin D, vitamin A, B12, zinc, iron, and iodine. These are all nutrients found in seafood. However, most people are simply not eating enough seafood, and it is difficult to find these nutrients in other foods. Fish oils do supplement the active omega-3s, but they don't replace all the other valuable nutrients found in fish. Pregnant women and young children are especially in need of these valuable nutrients, but are often unaware of the terrific health benefits of seafood for themselves and their children. For everyone, eating sustainable marine life is more important to our health than we can imagine. Once again, these are the other nutrients found in fish and seafood besides those omega-3s that come as a complete package, and that's why seafood is such a powerful superfood, that it contains all of these valuable nutrients in one delicious food. On the other hand, we have saturated fats. These are what we deem the unhealthy fats. Unhealthy saturated fat appears to increase chronic inflammation, including inflammation of the region of the brain that regulates hunger and metabolism. It also increases the need for insulin, body fat, and chronic disease. If we replace unhealthy saturated fats with those good healthy fats, we'll be ahead of the game. The saturated fats found in dairy products appear to be more of a neutral fat, not as harmful as once thought, but not nearly as helpful in improving our health as omega-3 fatty acids and monounsaturated fats. So let's make the switch. Swap out red meat for more seafood. Cut back on red meat, lard, butter, shortening, margarine, cream, mayo, sour cream. Replace with fish, olive oil, canola oil, safflower oil, macadamia and other nut oils, avocado oil, and peanut oil. Try using avocado in slice form or mashed instead of mayo on a sandwich, in a wrap. And try using plain Greek yogurt in place of sour cream in recipes or Mexican-inspired dishes. Tastes very similar with much more protein and a lot less fat.
So this dressing is super quick. You just can't beat it.
All you take is a jar with the lid, and then you're going to use equal parts of balsamic vinegar and equal parts of extra virgin olive oil. And if they're infused, all the better, more flavor. Then you're going to take a little bit of mustard or tahini sauce for an emulsifier, add salt and pepper, and there you have it. You can add some garlic too for some extra flavor if you want. And then all you do is put your lid on and you shake it up, and that's it. There you have some wonderful, beautiful salad dressing in just 60 seconds. Can't ask for easier dressing than that.
Fix 2 of my 12 Fix Lean Life Plan is to replace less healthy fats with healthier ones. I think if people really knew how powerful omega-3 fats and monounsaturated fats are for their bodies, they would be trying to eat foods loaded with these fats every day. Omega-3s are so critical for learning, vision, and brain function that studies even report that babies from mothers that eat the active omega-3s may have cognitive and IQ advantages. That's code for smarter children. Omega-3s are important for mental health too. Omega-3 fatty acid, DHA, levels are associated with depression, memory loss, dementia, and visual problems. Substituting monounsaturated fats for the saturated fats in your diet can help you lose belly fat. Monounsaturated fats found in foods like olive oil, refined safflower oil, canola oil, avocados, peanuts, nuts, also protect us from inflammation, cell damage, and infections. If possible, eat sustainable fish. Eat raw nuts for snacks and use avocados instead of mayonnaise. Replace these foods with foods full of health-promoting omega-3s and fat-reducing monounsaturated fats.
So just as a quick summary, the research has shown that many kinds of fat are actually beneficial for us, for our weight, for our health. So replace these less healthy saturated fats with the healthier unsaturated fats. I challenge you to follow our action plan. Eat raw nuts for a healthy snack this week. Eat healthy, sustainable seafood at least twice a week. Prepare it with light olive oil instead of butter. Bake instead of fry. Replace the croutons in your salad with nuts. Try replacing butter in baking with canola oil, refined safflower oil, or nut butters. And try cooking with olive oil and avocado oil instead of butter. Extra virgin olive oil is a great salad dressing, and use light olive oil, canola oil, avocado oil, or refined safflower oil for cooking with high heat. Another great thing to do is replacing the fatty sour cream in recipes with plain Greek yogurt. Once again, it's loaded with healthy protein. Try skipping store-bought salad dressing and mixing your own, like in the video we just showed. Add salt and pepper, a little Dijon mustard, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar, and you've got a great, easy salad dressing that's filled with healthy monounsaturated fat. And lastly, try replacing mayo in sandwiches, wraps, other foods with lightly salted avocado. It makes a great, rich spread that you can add also to salads and sandwiches to increase those healthy fats. Let me know your progress. Email me your questions and let me know how you plan to incorporate more healthy fats into your lifestyle.